The Legend of Zelda released February 21st, 1986, which means this month we are marking 40 years. The Legend of Zelda is not just a series of games, it is a checkpoint for our memories and nostalgia. If you ask any Legend of Zelda fan this question, what is your favorite Zelda game, and explain why, you will always get a different answer depending on how old they are and what their first Zelda game was. 40 years ago, a golden cartridge on the NES changed gaming forever. In 1986, players set out into the unknown. No tutorials, no markers, just courage, curiosity, and a sword and shield. What began as a simple adventure became one of gaming's most cherished legends. It all started with a boy in green and a world waiting to be explored. Shigeru Miyamoto's creation captured the joy of discovery. A game without limits, a world full of secrets. Each generation of players had their own first adventure. For some, it was a link to the past, a sweeping epic that taught us that light and shadow can coexist. For others, it was Ocarina of Time, where 3D worlds became a canvas for imagination, and time itself became a mechanic. When Link pulled the Master Sword for the first time, gaming grew up with him. The Legend of Zelda has always been more than just battles and puzzles. It's a feeling. It's the incredible music that sets the tone for each scene and fills it with emotion. It's that quiet yet nerve-wracking moment before stepping into a new dungeon or taking on a new boss. It's the wind rushing over Hyrule Field, the echo of Epona's hooves, the melody of an ocarina carrying across time. Every Legend of Zelda title dared to reinvent itself. Wind Waker showed us that courage can look like a child's smile. Twilight Princess gave us darkness and maturity, a tale of light struggling to survive. And Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom redefined adventure itself, returning to Zelda's original promise, freedom. Whether it's rescuing Zelda, stopping Ganon, or just chasing fireflies in the night, the magic is the same. It's an invitation to explore, to grow, to become the hero of your own legend. For 40 years, the Legend of Zelda has been a bond across generations. Parents who journeyed through Hyrule on the NES now watch their children glide across the skies in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Each game isn't just a story, it's an heirloom, passed down just like the Master Sword itself. I played with my daughter Joy-Coi, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and it really felt like I was passing the torch. These were not just some of my best memories of the Legend of Zelda series, these were some of my best adventures of being a dad, just taking her by the hand, doing the combat parts because she was afraid of it, while she would cook the food for me. It was a team effort. We looked forward to sitting down and going through the game together and experienced that wonderful story of Breath of the Wild. It was just a fantastic game, and the freedom really allowed us to grow as a father and a daughter, and as gamers. She is, and always will be, a Zelda fan because of it, and maybe one day she'll play with her own children. The Triforce stands for power, wisdom, and courage, but it also stands for what Zelda has meant to all of us. Imagination, heart, and the freedom to dream. As we look to the horizon, Nintendo continues to surprise us. Rumors whisper of a new era. More open worlds, more depth, more dungeons, more stories waiting to be told. Maybe one day we'll play as an old man Link. Maybe he will have grandchildren with Zelda. Maybe those children will be the main people that we play as. Imagine for a moment that we actually get to play as Link and Zelda's child. How amazing would that be? The options are endless when it comes to this series, and it can really continue to evolve and change things up. And that's what really excites me the most. What comes next? From 1986 to today, 40 years of courage have guided us through darkness, through dungeons, and through time itself. Whatever comes next, one thing is for certain. The Legend of Zelda is not ending. It's only beginning again. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.